Hey everybody, welcome back. Sive here with the Forex Peace Army.com. Let's have a look on Euro. So in general, the patterns and the strategies that we discussed yesterday has worked nice. Although currently it seems that the shape of the market on intraday charts is changing, suggesting that it's a bit stronger upward bounce might happen, but it brings no menace currently to the major pattern that we have on the weekly. If even we will get a bit more extended pullback, doesn't mean yet that the bearish context will be destroyed. So currently we could say that today probably, or in the nearest couple of sessions, the upside reaction might be a bit stronger than actually it stands right now. So it might be a bit more extended, because here you could see that we've got a bullish reversal bar suggesting that it might be, as I said, more extended pullback. On the lower time frames, it's also, you can see what actually has happened. It also brings some bullish vibe in overall performance. Since we said that first, let's have a look at the nearest target, which is a 1620, we said, but market actually has reached only 127 extension of the butterfly that we discussed yesterday, 1650, because this is 50% support. As we said, let's first see how market will pass through this support cluster. You could see that market hasn't passed through it. And this reaction suggests that it might happen that we could get even deeper retracement. And because of this, the overall scenario with the failure of these hand shoulders also might happen. Although I still think that the weekly bearish grabber that we have has a higher or more weight to more meaning for overall market performance. But appearing of the possible failure here on the hand shoulders could actually change the situation. Definitely it will happen by some events that could come in the nearest time. But that's definitely in the nearest few sessions. This is bullish sentiment, and we will consider possible upward continuation currently. So if you have a look at the hourly chart, here's, by the way, on the fall time frame chart also divergence appeared. It also suggests that market should take it out with the stop. Later we will see what might happen. One of the patterns might be here, for example, is a hand and shoulders. If we will get some more extended performance here. Theoretically, we could suggest the 3 drive as well with a downward breakout, but it doesn't fit well to overall sentiment. So this performance is too strong for 3 drive because 3 drive is a downside pattern, and it suggests that it mostly should look like retracement. But here is definitely have some impulse type of action, and that doesn't actually fits well to idea or overall market mechanics of the 3 drive pattern. So that's why actually I think that it's more possible that we will get some upward continuation here. So on the hourly chart, here's what we have. This is our butterfly. Market has just jumped up. Here, as you can see, even minor hand shoulders has been formed with a very sharp right arm. It's due to the data that we've got recently, and mostly these minor hand shoulders have been complete with this ABCD performance. Now, since market now is retesting the confluence area 1728, 1738, in the current circumstances, I would wait for some pullback. Most probable that it might be somewhere to the 50% by the 2 reasons. First of all, because euro currency likes the 50% levels, so somewhere around 116.90, 117 even. So that might be the point to watch for. Second is just because we have a reversal bar. Usually after reversal bars, market has a tendency to show more extended retracements. So hardly it will be just 30%. More probable that will be either 50% or even 618. So let's keep watching. Another moment that I think makes sense to mention here concerning of the possible breaking of the overall bearish context here on the intraday charts. It's a performance and reaction here, because you have a look, an ABCD OP has been completed. Retracement on the OP is already done. It means that here it has to be straightforward downward continuation to the XOP, but instead of that, market stopped and actually shows another pullback of the same length, but you can see it stands even faster. So that's definitely not bearish sign, and that's also suggests that probably after some pullback we could get another extension. Probably it will be, well, based on the fib levels at least, around 1775 it might be reached. So that in two words what we have on euro currency. I don't know whether you will take position today on Friday, and are you ready to keep it through the weekend? But a general plan is as follows. So we're just waiting for minor pullback here to some support area, supposedly as I said around 116.90, 117. Then it might be considered another chance for taking the position with the possible extension based on the possible ABCD patch, and supposedly it might be somewhere around 1760, 1775 maybe. So that in two words we will be looking for. If by some reasons market will start moving lower, erasing this most recent rally, it means that bears are taking control again over the market, and we should be ready for a downside breakout. So just keep in mind this and control the performance around the fib support levels that based on this most recent swing. They will tell you what actually to expect. If market holds these levels, upward extension will happen. If not, then prepare for downward breakout. That in two words what we have on the euro.